Hey guys, welcome to the newest Puddy Squad Podcast. Due to the fact that our buddy Phil in the podcast got a bit too drunk, he got fucking hammered. That's what happened. With that being said, we couldn't really record a new podcast this week. So, we are giving you one from a couple weeks ago. Not that's already been uploaded here, but because we've been pre-recording things for a little while now, we actually have some backups. So I hope you all enjoy this podcast. It was before we had multiple mics. We still had the one mic, so it might sound a little not great compared to last week's or the week before's, but it'll still sound really good. I hope you all enjoy it. I'll be back at the end here to wrap up everything and lead you into next week. So enjoy the podcast. Welcome everyone to the Puddy Squad Podcast. Week 2. The next one.
Yep.
The newest podcast.
The one after one.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna hit the ground and run with it.
Yeah. Or hit the ground, stumble, and never get up.
I feel like it'll be more like a hit the ground, kind of flop around a little bit. And then
We'll find out
we'll either pick ourselves back up or we'll just lay there.
eventually. Alright, so, like last week, let's do roll call.
Woo! Yeah. Oh, what is it on the fucking Office?
What?
Shabuya, yeah, Shabuya roll call. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So we have Keith first. He's the Puddy.
I'm the Puddy, and the Puddy.
He's Penny.
I am Keith. I have 14 trophies. Can we not do the trophy things? Like, this is just...
We don't have to keep telling them.
We don't have to keep doing it.
We talked about our trophies already.
I wasn't sure if we were going to continue doing that.
I'm giving weekly updates of my trophies. So.
You can get right ahead, but I'm not getting to platinum anytime soon. So
yeah, me neither. So I'm Keith. I'm not. Fuck the trophy system. Next.
Tapping the table with the thing.
James is here.
It's James is here. Jeb's on.
Jeb's on.
Jeb's on.
Jeb's on.
And this is Philip Tucker.
He's not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
That is a lie.
And I had the smallest dick here.
I like how he says that he's
Yay.
not going to get drunk before we do a podcast, and then he goes to bong a beer, which is really nice to do.
Phil, please don't say dick. Nice Christian people listen to this.
Fuck!
I have the smallest
That's
cock
fine.
here.
People fuck whenever they're married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unmarried
It's true.
fuck.
Phil does have a small cock. There's a very tiny rooster in his backyard.
I don't know what the fuck that
Gobble
was.
gobble. That's a turkey, not a chicken.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Wow.
Who's this handsome fella right here sitting beside me?
I'm Jason, and I still have 32 platinums. I let you all down.
Go.
Sitting on my right
Fuck.
flank. This is my right flank. Keith's on my left flank.
I said I was going to get 2 platinums over the weekend. And
Liar.
instead, I played Minecraft.
Liar,
I still wanna
liar.
fuck you so hard right now.
The
That's
thing
good.
is, though, we did get a few more trophies.
We did. I have a thing set up on Minecraft where it bounces you up 30 blocks. You two need to do it.
Dude, that slime block thing is pretty awesome.
Do you have it?
I have it
oh
set
my
up.
That's
gosh.
what I need to do.
I do too.
I know nothing of Minecraft.
Because you don't fucking play it.
Jon Snow.
Exactly.
You need to play it.
And I am the enigma.
Mm.
You still need to know nothing about me.
The enema?
Yes, the enigma.
Enema.
Shut up, Mr. Hemorrhoids.
Oh, God. Let's not go into that.
Call him P-Tuck. The P stands for Preparation H.
If
Oh, my God.
is listening right now, fuck off.
Who?
What?
The
Oh,
word.
isn't she the one that offered to give you an enema or something like that?
Jesus, what?
You guys ever heard that story?
This chick at work, where Phil works, she's just like, do you need me to give you an enema?
She used to be a nurse.
Yeah, she
Are
used
you
to do
kidding
that.
me?
She used to do that kind of stuff.
Keith,
Oh, my
I
God.
thought you heard this before. We've all heard it.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Well, the podcast people. No, you can't leave our one.
The story's basically
Your
been
hemorrhoids
told
have
by this
your
point.
hemorrhoids have already been brought to the surface, so
Yeah.
you can't bury them now.
You can't bury the.
Like,
In a
I was constipated for a week straight.
Rip.
Son of a bitch. I was sitting at my machine, and comes up to me, and she was like, is there something wrong with you? Because I was pissed off. I was fucking aggravated the whole week because I couldn't fucking shit. And I was like, nah, you don't want to hear it. She was like, I do.
As she lays her hand on his shoulder. No, Phil, I do want to hear about you.
Lovingly into his
Let me tell
eyes.
you about my shitting problems.
Tell me about your butthole, Philip. I want to know about your butthole.
I was like, all right. If you really, I was like, you really want to know? She's like, yeah, I do. I was like, well, I've been constipated for a fucking week now, and
That was him
and,
hitting something whenever he says that.
and I got a hemorrhoid right now, and it's killing me right now. And and she was like, you can go to a doctor and get an enema or something. I was like, yeah, I've been thinking about it. She's like, I can give you an enema if you want to. I was like, I was like,
Damn.
I would
good.
love to shove a tube up your ass.
Wait, that's not even how it went. Like, she was like, you can give yourself an enema. And I was like, well, I'll just go to a doctor. And she was like, do you really want a doctor to give you an enema? I was like, yeah, I don't want to give an enema to myself.
Who knows what the fuck you're doing?
That's how
I'd
it
rather
was.
have a professional stick something up my butt.
And then she said, well, I could give you one. And she said, I've given hundreds of enemas.
Oh my god!
Hundreds, huh?
What?
That's what she said.
She's been inside hundreds of buttholes.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I was like, no. It's
Pretty kinky.
Let the
It's
doctor
all right.
do. Let the doctor give you and use the enema
As
kind.
long as it's
Professor
David
what?
Huh?
I'm wearing Doctor
What?
Who socks.
No, I'm not. I didn't say Doctor Who.
I know, but I said Professor
And I
what?
said,
Oh
as
my
long
God.
as it's David Tennant.
Oh my god.
As long as it's David Tennant.
As long as it's David Tennant and Professor What?
David Tennant.
David Tennant.
I also said McKine there. Do you forget that you messed up last week? saying
I
that?
remember that.
MACHINE. McKine.
And Matt Smith is the worst dog.
Go die.
You're not gonna live through the night.
Not gonna live. We got about another hour of this shit. You're not going to make it through. I'm just saying.
Matt Smith is my second favorite doctor.
Oh my god.
That's
I
fine.
hate Peter Capaldi.
What?
What? Oh my god. All right.
Sonic glasses. It's fucking
I'm
wonderful.
not,
He's
That
got a
was-
screwdriver
that was
again.
stupid.
I'm not a Whovian at all, but
But he does have a screwdriver.
I'll listen to Doctor Who discussions.
The sunglasses are kind of just like a his thing type of deal. The fact that they're Sonic, I think, is irrelevant.
wrong.
It's just that he wears sunglasses and he rocks a guitar and everything. He's that older, cooler doctor or whatever.
It's wrong.
It's
When are they
funny.
gonna make
It's
a-
cool.
When are they gonna make a woman doctor? I bet it will happen eventually, and it will blow over.
I could honestly see them doing that right after Capaldi. I
He's leaving
think
soon, isn't he?
no,
No.
He's not.
the head
I thought I
writer
heard
Stephen
that he-
Moffat is, but
And haven't
Capaldi.
you
I don't
seen
like the look of Moffat.
the Mr. Bean Doctor Who where he did turn
Mr.
into
Bean.
a woman?
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkins was a doctor at one point, but they don't acknowledge it.
And he regenerated
That's
like
awesome.
6 times in a row, and like on the last one he turns into a girl, and his like sonic screwdriver vibrates.
What? I didn't
pretty-
know that one.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure
God.
that's how it was.
Jesus Christ.
That's dirty.
That's real dirty.
It's real dirty.
Now I wonder if in this day and age, if that will keep happening again. Like if they'll make that same joke again. I could totally see him do it.
What, a vibrating
Yeah.
sonic screwdriver?
Mhm.
I'd love to have vibrating sound screwdriver.
I have a sonic
Once it happens
screwdriver TV
again,
remote.
once it happens again, the last person will be like this, like homely looking, just old decrepit fat dude, and his sonic screwdriver is going to be a fleshlight.
Heyo. Who would be a good woman doctor? I don't really.
Probably Mason Williams.
She's already been in the show, like as an established character. I don't think they
Katy
could.
Perry.
Like the reason why.
Peter Dinklage. Can you imagine Peter Dinklage as a doctor? Like the camera pans over and you see nothing. He's like, the camera pans. Let me finish this. The camera pans over, like dramatic music's playing in the background. There's like flashes of light and stuff going on, or they're like in the TARDIS or whatever, and it's shaking around, and there's lights are flashing and shit. Camera pans over and you see nothing. He goes, "I'm down here." And the camera goes down. There's Peter Dinklage, fucking. Oh my god.
Oh no, they'd have to bring the console down and everything.
That would be hilarious.
Oh,
and
my
he would
God.
have Sonic stilts.
Oh Fuck! Oh my god.
Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage. I love Peter Dinklage.
Oh, he is awesome.
I love that
What was
scooter
that?
thing.
Well, that
you
ends the
said.
podcast.
He was in, the first time I ever saw Peter Dinklage, I didn't know his name at the time. But I saw him in a movie,
Elf.
and no, it was
Boo!
wasn't Elf.
Elf. What?
Oh my god.
But
He was the mad elf.
fuck, I can't remember the damn. It was about a funeral.
Huh?
It was about a funeral. It had like Chris Rock and Martin
Death at a
Lawrence in it.
Funeral?
Yeah, that's what it was.
James
And,
coming out of
yeah,
nowhere
Peter,
with that one.
Peter Dinklage was in that movie.
Yeah.
I kind of like that movie. kinda funny.
It was like a remake of the British version of it.
I don't watch movies.
British version.
It was the opposite.
Yes, Death at the Funeral.
Kill- British stuff. I feel like
Rip the UK not being a part of Europe anymore.
Rip. Oh yeah, that's topical this week. I really don't know what it means to us or anything. Probably nothing except for
Stocks!
economic
Stocks!
stuff. Oh, Jason, what
Money!
RuneScape headquarters is in Cambridge,
is it?
UK. Yes.
J-Games.
Wow.
Well, like fuck.
You love orange soda?
I love orange soda.
Orange Shoda.
Orange soda.
You like orange soda?
Is that Mike Shinoda's cousin?
Yes.
Mike Shinoda. I said it wrong the first time.
Jason is drinking orange soda. All right.
I'm considering just drinking straight from the soda.
I just like. Okay, so James, you were telling me this, right?
What?
They made that decision that they were going to leave the EU, but then they made a petition to where
Yeah, there's people that didn't understand what leaving would mean, and they wanted they put a petition out online where it was like if I don't know if my numbers are right,
just estimate.
if like 60% of the people voted and the margin wasn't 60 to 75% voter turnout, they wanted a second vote. And like earlier this morning when I looked at it, it was already signed by 126,000 over that. And like the things were like if 10,000 people would sign it, the government would look into it, and if 100,000 people would sign it, the parliament would consider a debate on it. So it's already surpassed 100,000. So
I don't know anything about like geography.
You're saying you don't know where
Yes.
the UK is?
He doesn't know much about geography because he added an extra R in it.
But
Geography.
I think that's
But-
those 4 Miller Lights.
What's
talking right there.
geography?
where is the Europe line?
there's no Europe.
Europe line. Europe is like a
line?
region.
Yeah, it's a big region.
It has like the UK, France, Spain, all those.
But why did they want out of it?
I don't know reasons.
British people are fucking stuck up. Let's just face the fact.
No, they're not. Well,
How fucked are they now?
I don't know.
A lot of people.
I hear a lot
Apparently,
of
from what Jason was talking about, their currency is all fucked up.
It's the lowest it's been in 30 years. That's also.
I think
pound?
Yeah, the pound.
I think
the
it-
pound.
The pound.
I think it was.
How many pounds?
I think it was going to be down.
Just say money! Say dollars, damn it! Why do you gotta use pounds?
It could be
America.
worse. It could
I
be
really
called,
wish they would make a universal currency
could
like
be
I was
called-
talking about earlier.
It could be called Kronos.
can you use bottle caps?
James, we're
Yeah.
not talking about God of War right now.
That's Kratos.
Rip.
Kronos is like the.
Kratos is also in God of War.
My favorite one is what Jason said earlier, and that was credits.
Or Crones. I think it's Crones.
credits?
What's that one called?
I need 5
Oh yeah, man!
credits to get in here.
I have a ton of shit of credit.
Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, I have a ton of shit of credit. I have a bunch of credit.
Just make everything Bitcoin. That's all you need.
This
Bitcoin?
was brought to
Bitcoin.
you by.
That's all you need.
A few years ago, if I could go back in time, I would have told past Aaron to invest in Bitcoin because
Really?
it's actually worth some money now.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Damn it, past Aaron. You son of a bitch.
Because back when it was a brain, like a little brainchild of an idea, that was the time to invest. Actually, no, I correct myself. I would go even further back in time and tell my dad to invest in Apple.
Yeah, I would kick my grandpa's ass.
Yeah.
Tell him to fucking invest
I'd
in
be like,
Apple.
Dad, invest in this shit right now. Just put $50 in, you'll be fucking rich by the time I'm born.
But all they got are those stupid big old Mac computers there. Ain't
Well,
no-
those
That
Apple
ain't never
computers
gonna
were pretty
get
shitty when
anywhere.
I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So we'd be pretty rich by the time I was like
Right now.
Your age now?
14 to 15.
Oh yeah. Because that's whenever they really
The
started hitting it big
iPhones.
with the iPhone coming out.
Yeah, the iPhones started coming out, and they had the iMac.
Well, actually, wasn't it the iPod
MacBooks
that
and all that
started
stuff.
really getting them big?
Yeah, the iPod.
The
first.
iPod. So yeah, around that time at
Then
least.
everybody
the
shit
iPod.
a brick whenever the iPhone came out.
Chafin was the first one that I knew had an iPhone.
Really?
Chafin.
I was still. By the way, thanks for telling people if someone they don't know. Anyways,
Well,
I was still using the Crazer
job,
and
Phil.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
That
I had a
phone.
Razor.
Chafin had the razor, but he was the first person I knew had a razor.
You don't know this person, Phil?
My gosh,
I had a gunmetal gray Razor.
I think I got like.
They're bringing that back.
are they
Yeah, they're bringing the Razor back.
as a touchscreen phone or
No,
as a
just
flip?
the Razor, like straight up old school Razor.
Oh my
Sounds like a
gosh,
bad idea.
it does sound like a bad idea. It's like BlackBerry
Nostalgia,
still
man.
being a thing.
Nostalgia,
Oh, yeah.
man. I'm telling you right now, I mean, nostalgia wins over everything, in my personal opinion.
Old school RuneScape.
It's garbage.
That's why.
Finish
That's
the
why.
sentence.
That's why. Whenever we talked about the conferences, I flipped shit over Skyrim. I flipped shit over Crash Bandicoot. I mean, nostalgia, man, just gets to me.
I guarantee all the video game companies are like,
I know
We don't even gotta make new games.
I know
Everybody
game
just wants
remasters
their
has become a
At this
little bit
point.
of like a habit, but I'm totally kind of okay with it
Yeah.
because most of the remasters have been like good games.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
I don't want to play fucking Skyrim.
Calm down.
I'm a little excited because
I'm so excited.
I just ordered a version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. This is before all the remasters and stuff come out too, but it was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X. It has all levels from Pro Skater 2, Pro Skater 1, and 5 brand new levels.
Was it Pro Skater 1 that had Jerry was a race car driver?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But like that game, I don't ever remember it. Like,
That was Primus who did that song.
really?
Yeah.
I
And he
don't-
also did the intro to South Park.
I don't remember any of the songs that are on it. I don't remember the game. Apparently, it's just on Xbox though. I got the last copy Amazon had. I'm so excited for it to get here.
I got a question.
What's up?
Skate. You play Skate?
Skate 3 is probably the best one, but
Yeah,
is there
Skate
on-
3 was the best. Skate 3 was really fun.
yeah.
Is 4 out yet or not?
They haven't
think-
even
I don't
announced
think
I got
they
a
will.
question.
If they do one though, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be excited.
Is
about
there an ongoing joke, like about Skate 4, like kind of like a like Half-Life 3, like that kind of joke going around, like Half-Life 3?
Like it's confirmed it's coming
Yeah.
out, but it's never going to come
I
out.
was reading something like EA's conference. Like somebody commented, "When the fuck Skate 4?" or something like that, and then everybody started commenting Skate 4. Is there like an inside joke about Skate 4 or anything?
I
I
don't
think just a lot of people want Skate 4.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
I trust EA with Skate 4 more than I ever would have Activision making Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, but they did, and it kind of was a disaster, even though I like it. If they ever make a Skate 4, EA will probably make it really good. Like, that's one thing I gotta give EA credit for.
I would dig on another Skate game. I really like Skate 3.
If it's like Skate 3, yeah, but if it goes back to that, like, close-in views whenever they do tricks and stuff like Skate 1 and 2 had, that's stupid. I don't like that. I want
I
it,
figured they would make it like Skate 3.
yeah, I want it to be more arcadey, like how the old Tony Hawk games used to be. But you can still have the physics and
Well,
the
that's
controls and
that's what I
stuff.
liked about Skate a lot, especially Skate 3, was those more realistic physics they had to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was still some extreme stuff, more extreme stuff you could do that were
Yeah.
clearly not.
It was
Realistic,
more of a
but-
good mix of realistic skating plus
It was like
arcadey skating.
It was like a grounded arcade,
Yeah.
arcadey skate game. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's-
more grounded.
It's like if you weren't a fan of how Tony Hawk games were playing, like with like 2 and 3 and stuff like that, this was the game to play.
I feel like Tony Hawk is to Skate as Saints Row is to Grand Theft Auto.
But Tony Hawk came first.
I'm just saying in like retrospect, like just
Oh,
in comparison
yeah.
wise, like
Yeah.
what people would like of their what's the word I'm looking for?
Realism.
What
like,
they favor,
Oh,
or
yeah.
what they're interested in, or whatever.
Especially
in terms
now.
of comparison, like
Yeah.
Tony Hawk is to Skate, like Saints Row is to.
I think you have to cut that up into 2 different Tony Hawk versions, though, because you have those original Tony Hawk Pro Skaters up until like American Wasteland.
Well,
Whatever, never saw.
Well, I just mean like Tony Hawk. Whenever it first started, it was like pretty arcadey and stuff, and
Yeah.
you were just messing around, having fun. Mm-hmm. And like compared to GTA, that's what you do in Saints Row.
Oh yeah.
So like the Saints Row is the more over the top, where you just goof around and there's like a bunch of crazy shit you can do.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that.
Yeah, I agree with
Like
that.
like Skate in comparison to Tony Hawk was, like I said, a lot more grounded. GTA
Yeah.
is a lot more grounded than what Saints Row is. That's basically just all I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Basically just repeating what I said about it being more grounded.
I don't know what I thought you meant then. So this week, another big thing happened here locally anyways. Our store that I work at, that James works at,
Oh yeah.
changing the name from Foodland, which
Foodland.
it's a more local name or whatever.
Close to home. They don't even have those commercials on TV anymore, do they?
Because Foodland's a dying name.
Yeah.
It's un-American.
It's Shopper Value, who owns the Foodland name, I think is kind of a dying thing in general too.
Right.
So Foodland
Piggly
is
Wiggly.
changing to Piggly Wiggly. The over 100-year-old Piggly Wiggly, more known in the South, is coming up to West Virginia. A lot of stores already changed to it. Our stores technically already changed, but we don't see the big changes for a few more months, up to a year possibly for some. It's a big change in our area. I mean, Foodland's been around years and years, man. It is an old school name around here. But
Before that, it was IGA, and my dad used to work at that store.
so did my dad.
Yep.
But I think it's a good change. I mean, Foodland was just getting bad. I mean, there's going to be a lot of problems that Piggly Wiggly's going to have to probably fix, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited to see the changes to everything that happens in the store, but the name itself is just what kills me.
Who the fuck thinks I'm going to name my company Piggly Wiggly?
I don't know. I don't know, and I wish they wouldn't have. The pig logo, I swear it looks like they used Porky Pig from like the 30s. An image of Porky Pig from the 30s. I mean, they're 100 years old. It kind of makes sense.
Is it gonna be like a change in prices and stuff?
Apparently, like, a lot of things are cheaper, but I think what it more is like ad stuff. Like anything you see on the ad is going to be cheaper, and then like they're like, what the hell did I just do? More stuff, like regular stuff that's not in the ad, might be a little more. I could totally see that.
Can I buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards there?
No.
Will there be Blue
Fuck
Moon?
off.
Yeah. Blue Moon.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards are more important.
The beer that's there should stay there. The only thing really I think is leaving that we have is just like the normal everyday essentials food stuff.
I got a question.
What's up?
Foodland's fried chicken. Or like the chicken.
Chester's?
Chester's chicken, yeah, it's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
Thank God. I'm
Chester's
good
chicken's
with
it.
everything they change. All right.
I asked our manager that earlier, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, that ain't changing."
Good.
Which, by the way,
Well, the Piggly Wiggly in Milton has Chester's chicken.
yeah, that's why I was very encouraged about seeing that. So I was thinking, oh, thank goodness we won't have to change.
So good.
What about the pizza that I bought like once and was okay?
What a
it
pizza,
is
what a
good.
price.
I don't know
This
because
sandwich
in the
is
deli
right
there. Well, that's the only thing that.
Damn it, Keith, you're our inside source.
What the fuck? The only thing that makes me say it's not going to stay is because they took down this pizza that
Whiskey
Jeremy,
Tango Foxtrot.
the pizza box that Jeremy, our store manager, had signed by a couple wrestlers. And I thought they'd never have that taken down or whatever, but everything in the deli's taken down except for, the Chester's logo, which is painted on the wall. So,
Take down the wall.
well,
Piggly Wiggly.
well, you know where the
Down this wall.
well, you know where the old pharmacy used to be right next to Foodland? You know where the old pharmacy used to be right next to Foodland?
No.
Like at the end of
A
the.
long time ago.
Oh well.
It was Fruth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Fruth.
Fruth used to be right beside Foodland.
I have no memory of that.
I don't either.
I wish that they take down the whole wall
It's
next to
been
where
a hot minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
where the frozen department is. Take that whole wall out and extend the store. You could bring more stuff in, extend the aisles, extend the whole store. They won't do it, but that's just a wish. What do y'all think of that?
I think Piggly Wiggly is a dumb name.
It is a dumb name. I don't like it.
And all I can think of is the Invader Zim.
All I can think of is where they were out there. Whenever what's his name? He knocks over that Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly.
Forget everything I said.
Oh my gosh.
It's not hard.
What is his name when a brother were out there? Dale?
I don't watch movies.
I'm off topic. I'm sorry.
Like there really is like a set topic.
Yeah, we went from
This is
all
just-
kinds of shit right now.
Was there supposed to be a set topic today?
Hell no.
What the heck?
Handicap door.
Let's just get it all out. You know what I mean?
Do we want to talk about my handicap
That's a
doors
good.
now?
get
That's
it
a
all
good.
If we talk about that, I want to talk about my fucking pin caps.
That's a good segue, I guess. Phil actually
After
mentioned it
what?
out of nowhere. If you want
my
to.
pin caps.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
you guys this.
You talking?
Before I was drunk.
What? Yeah, before you were drunk, like what? 10 minutes ago?
Rip.
Oh my gosh. What are you
Oh, pin caps.
Oh.
Are we talking about this right now?
No, we're going to talk about my more
Okay.
important thing.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Oh my
please.
god, Rip.
Let's do it.
All right,
Fuck your pin caps, Phil.
Jeez.
I want to play a game. Follow along. You ready for this?
Sure.
Go ahead.
People at home can follow along as well. Hold your arm up,
Okay.
palm facing your face.
Alright.
The palm face your palm is where the button to press the handicap is that opens the door. But before you do that, on the other side of your hand, that's where you gotta swipe your badge to get in. So people come up, they swipe their badge, they take a step backwards, move further away from the door, and then press the button, and it opens the door for them.
When they could just swipe their hand and then just walk
Open the
forward.
door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bunch of lazy
Oh my
asses.
gosh, really?
Yeah.
They don't
Can I-
open the door?
Can I sit outside that place one day and just punch the first person I see do that?
Oh my gosh.
And what really gets me
flying
is
things kick out of nowhere.
you're not
Good.
since it's got that badge swipe, you're not supposed to let people in. You hit that button, that door stays open for a good solid 30 seconds. Anybody can come in, whatever.
Rip the door drain.
And
They
it's
do
just like
that-
people that they just walk up, there's like nothing in their hands. Swipe the badge, take a step back, push the button, go in.
They've actually done that at the wound clinic before. Mom and I were there really early, about maybe a month ago, and there was this woman there that was supposed to, I don't know, I guess she goes in there and gets documents and stuff, takes it to the hospital, I guess. So what happens is she did that thing, and I guess she pressed the button. Well, then, like, there's already 3 people, including us, standing outside. We just went ahead and walked in. The thing wasn't supposed to open up for another half hour. We were in there, waiting in the waiting room with no doctors, no specialists there for a half hour. This lady just let us in. She was like, "Come on right in." I'm just, what the fuck? There was one smart guy, though, that stayed out there. And he's like, "I'm not going in there until those doors are supposed to be open." I'm just like, Mom, should we have done the same thing or whatever? I mean, at the same time, me thinking that, I'm like, no, we shouldn't have. Let's go in. But it's just, I don't know. Stupid.
We'll talk some games a little bit.
Wait. Can we do pin caps?
Yeah, do pin caps.
Oh
Fuck
my
me.
god.
Do pin caps.
Tell me your woes about pin caps.
Yeah.
Aliens.
That's the third one. Remember the pictures I showed you earlier? From
The ones you want to use?
yeah.
Yeah.
There was a third one I forgot to save where he's like, "Oh, woe is me." When you said woes, it made me think of that.
Oh my god.
All right,
Go ahead, Phil.
hang on. I'm gonna sidetrack you real quick. Calm down. I have a buddy at work. I walked past him and he was like messing with his background on his computer, and he sets it to like the alien guy. It just says, "I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens." That says his background desktop, and it's hilarious.
Anyway, this is gonna be very short.
Let's get pin caps. Do
It's
some
gonna be
pin
very
caps.
short. People I work with and my mom, everybody I fucking know. I know you guys can't see this, but people who leave their fucking pen caps open, it dries out the ink. And I know the argument is it's a roll fucking pen.
Ballpoint.
It's a ballpoint pen, and you can just scratch
It's
really
a
hard
roll.
on your hands.
It's a roll fucking pin.
Or
Oh my
you
God.
can like roll on paper and it'll show up. But damn it, that's my fucking pet peeve. That's my worst fucking closure pins. This is a what's it called? Like the shit they do. Starts with a P.
Phobias.
No.
She got phobia of open pin.
Oh shit! Somebody get this capless pin out of here!
Like tobacco or.
Booga, 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 booga. I'm holding the pin out without the cap in front of Phil.
I got public service announcement.
PSA.
PSA. That's what it is.
What about PDA?
PSA. Close your fucking pin caps, or I will fucking. Never mind. I'm not gonna say
Okay,
what I was gonna say.
so
But
can we-
close your pin caps.
Let's play a little game here real quick.
I don't know.
Let's rank
I don't know who you are.
each pet peeve here.
But I
Who
will
had the
find
best
you.
pet peeve? Jason with the
kill you.
swiping and the button pressing, or Philip with
Any
the stupid
color.
I
pin
fucking
thing?
win because it dries
All
out
right.
pins.
Sorry. So all in favor of Jason, raise your hand.
But security issues,
No,
fella. You're about to vote for me, you idiot.
I don't know who you are.
All right. So James and I raised our hand.
But if you leave your pin caps off, I will find you.
Anybody?
I will kill you.
Anybody for Phil? Raise your hand if that was the best one. Fuck you, Phil.
All
Let's move on.
676 viewers right
Philip
now.
is the only one that.
676.
Philip was the only one that.
viewing a podcast.
I just want to let you know.
They're
They're
How
listening.
can you view audio? That's
Twitch.
the question.
Twitch.
Except we're not on
I'm
Twitch.
not streaming to Twitch.
But if
even
we
Twitch.
imagine that we are, we can be. It's the world of imagination.
That's not how the
All
world
right.
works, though.
Phil's pin caps, they're done.
Hang on.
I'm cutting it off.
I just want to say,
Oh my
want to say,
God.
Phil,
They're so freaking
I think I left my pin cap open at work.
I'm gonna kill you.
Bum bum bum.
Monday, Phil's gonna come flying over your desk. He's gonna come flying over your desk.
I'll let you know Monday about if I
Feels
left
like
it open.
Feels like the Bob Barker of pin caps.
Have your caps shut, or I will fucking kill you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna talk some video games here real quick.
Please do. We're
This
supposed to be a
is-
video game podcast.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a video game podcast. We've probably talked 2 minutes about video games in the past half hour.
Go on.
Good job.
Okay, this is
Where have you
from
been?
Game Rant.
Hold on.
I was doing some browsing.
1 second. Where the fuck have you been,
He was
James?
sitting over there.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
being a part of the team.
I thought you liked us.
I like most of you.
As he points at everybody but Keith.
Proceed, Aaron. Proceed. I'm gonna. Have
This
to
is
walk out
this is
for a
from
second.
Game this is from Game Rant, and this is about a game that I'm pretty sure all of us are pretty excited about, and that is No Man's Sky.
Yes. Woo!
Hello Games' Sean Murray. Hello Games is the developer, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Dead now.
Hello Games' Sean Murray offers a positive update on the development of No Man's Sky, saying, although the project is challenging, things are, quote-unquote, going well. To say that No Man's Sky developer Hello Games had a rough couple of months would be to put things mildly. Of course, I'm reading directly from this because I can't talk about this
This
stuff.
Hoffman would kick your ass
Yeah.
right now.
But, I mean, the game has been delayed, basically like a couple months, or like a month and a half or something like
Yeah.
that.
It's supposed to be out by now.
But on the heels of its delay, apparently it's still going pretty good. So,
Well, I hope, because No Man's Sky looks awesome. I'm so excited for it.
you know, I'm kind of upset that wasn't an E3.
Because now he's like, I think there's might be a limit to how many times you're at E3 showing off the game.
And to be honest, I mean, there's really not much more to show, I don't think, anyways. From what they've explained about the game and what they've showed about the game, they've showed just about it. The only thing I haven't seen anyways, was where they talked about how you could go to different, like ship depots and stuff or whatever. That's
Space stations?
Yeah, space stations or whatever. That's the only thing I haven't seen anyways.
I've seen it.
But they've showcased some of the, like how you farm for materials and all this other stuff. And
Just murder animals you find on planets.
we didn't really talk about that much, so I kind of want to tap on it a little bit more.
Go right on ahead.
And I just want to bring up the fact how crazy it is, like how big the game is.
It's better than a PSA about freaking.
Like it's so crazy that they've created a universe inside of a game that is as large as it is. I mean, these are like basically like scaled down full-size planets, but it's like each planet is like a whole planet. So like if you go one direction, eventually you're going to come back to where you were. It's not just a walled off piece of land on each planet or whatever. And there's supposed to be like 16 quintillion planets?
It's some stupid large number.
Yeah. That is ridiculous. How many zeros is that?
Damn it.
Too many.
You got, let's see
for
how
my
many
little manga.
zeros. 1,000,
Nature.
million, billion, trillion,
I hope that came up.
1,000, million, 1,000, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion. So that's
6 sets of 3 zeros.
yeah,
6 quillion.
that's crazy. 18 zeros.
Phil,
A number
this-
followed by 18
Can I say
zeros.
something?
This is gonna hold on before you do. This is gonna bug me. This is about you. If you gotta say something, don't ask. Just say it.
Everybody's talking. Okay.
Make your presence felt here. You have
Is
to
this
do
about
that.
No Man's Sky?
Yes.
We're on No Man's Sky right
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
I think this game is going to be a flop, but
It will.
I don't want it to be a flop because I think it's fucking brilliant. But I feel like they got so much fucking hype, and it just sounds so fucking awesome. Like Jared at work told me, like
Another guy we don't know.
they use
He's my cousin.
Oh.
they use like the Minecraft, like on PC, like where they like
Yeah, it's all randomly generated.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Randomly
anytime you
generated.
anytime you come to a planet that's never been discovered, it randomly generates.
yeah, and, he
And you can like whenever you go to planets and whenever you find a new planet, you can start naming shit. Like if you find new species or like you can name the planet itself.
can the animals and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
like,
you?
like whenever you discover different species, you can name them.
I call this Shitty Source Rex.
And then like if anybody ever comes across it, because the universe is so massive, there's very little chance that you'll come across anything that somebody's found or even come across somebody else. Because it's a possibility to run into other players outside of like the space stations and stuff, but it's like very slim because the universe is just so big. I mean, it's 16 quintillion planets.
You might as well be playing alone.
Yeah, you might as well be playing alone because the chances of you running into somebody are basically zero.
Us saying, "Hey, let's play No Man's Sky together" is pretty much
But that's-
us being on the same game at the same time.
But
Yeah,
never seen each
never
other.
seen each other.
Never,
yeah.
ever seeing each
Yeah.
other.
What if we start it and then like two of us or whatever, like first thing we do is go to the same planet?
That would be awesome.
Like the first thing that happens, two of us go to the same planet.
I wish there would
That'd
be
be
a
crazy.
function in there like you could do it like parties. Like we're all in the same party playing the same game. We all start on the same planet. We can just discover everything as a group. That would be
That would be cool.
The sole
I would
objective
like
is
that.
it basically starts you at the edge of the universe.
yeah.
And you
Center.
work your way to the center. Yeah. And it's just crazy though. That like, what was it? You could spend a second on it. What was it? You could spend a second on every planet.
Yeah, on each
And
planet.
our real life sun would die out before you could explore all those planets.
That's
pretty
fucking
crazy.
It just blows my mind how large that is though.
What are you saying, Phil?
Especially for a
That's
console.
what I was going to say.
Like, especially for a console, too. I mean, I can understand maybe PC being able to do this. Hardly. But I can understand that more. The fact that this is on a console?
I feel like
What?
I feel like how they're trying to pull it off is that it's all server based.
Yeah. But I think that is how...
It's all basically held on one big cloud, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how they're doing it.
See, what would happen
Because if it
those-
was just solely based on hardware, there's no fucking way.
No way.
There's no way.
It just sucks that if those servers go down for a little bit, we try to get in there and another online game we can't fucking play.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Destiny, rip.
Exactly.
SBMM.
Like The Crew. As much as I like The Crew, it's another online racing game.
Yeah.
You get to travel the whole United States with, well, scaled down a bit, but it's still pretty much the whole United States.
Well, that's another thing too. I mean, you can't really fit the whole United States into a game. That's a lot of memory.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fucking memory.
Maybe in the future.
They have a lot of talent.
I feel like, with No Man's Sky, with it being the whole cloud thing, I feel like it's totally possible if they use that same kind of technology.
Yeah, I think they could. It's just hard.
Because one thing that got me so excited, even though it's fake, was I saw this map that somebody made, and it was basically a faux U.S. map made out of all of the GTA cities.
Yeah.
And it looked freaking awesome. Like, it kind of resembled the U.S. in shape.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just great. It had Blaine County and Los Santos, of course, on the west coast. And then just like this huge map where it had like Las Venturas out in the middle of like this huge desert, like Las Vegas is basically. And they had like Vice City on the east coast, of course, down near the lower right part of the map, and it looked all the country part of it looked all swamplandish, like the Everglades or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
And Liberty City, of course, was up there. I mean, it was like a scaled down faux U.S. map, but man, the way it was created looked so possible. And I really hope that well, I remember, I think it was Leslie Benz that said this. Actually, I think he just recently left Rockstar North, if I'm not mistaken. One of the big dogs recently left Rockstar. But anyways, I remember before GTA 5 came out, and they were talking about GTA Online.
Mm-hmm.
And he said basically that's their mission for GTA Online is to eventually just have like all of GTA in GTA Online at least, which would be fucking awesome.
How do they do that with just it being on GTA 5 though?
Well, GTA Online is actually server based.
Is it too?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was with GTA 5.
Because they treat it as a completely different entity from GTA 5, even though it's in the same city or whatever, the same state. They treat it as a completely different thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure it was Leslie Benz was talking about how they eventually just want all of GTA, like Liberty City, Vice City, all that stuff in GTA Online, which would be just fucking awesome. That would be like the ultimate GTA experience.
It would be sweet, like being able to actually use the
It
airport.
would be like a sweet mix of GTA and the crew.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I wonder if they put in that little area, in parts of GTA or Grand Theft Auto 5, of the story where they're in that snowy area, like when you begin
North
the game.
Yankton.
North Yankton.
North Yankton.
Whatever.
North Yankton. Nobody's perfect.
I wonder where they would put that. I guess that'd be up higher on near the
I
west
feel like
coast.
they wouldn't have North Yankton.
They wouldn't?
No.
I think they should, but...
Well, I mean, it's just a small town.
Yeah, I know.
From...
It would be an interesting... I can't talk. Doing a podcast, can't even talk. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with
I feel like
me?
they wouldn't have North Yankton. North Yankton really serves no purpose except for it was basically just used as a flashback sequence in 5. Well, you go back to it during the actual story, but I mean, you're in North Yankton for like a total of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In Grand Theft Auto 5, so
Yeah.
it kind of serves no purpose. Like
Yeah.
they could have done a different intro without North Yankton, and it still would have been all right.
There's an alien in the pond there, though.
There is an alien in the... Well, it's like a little river thing under a bridge. Yep, there's an alien.
I find
Just
that
like there's an
cool.
alien in every episode of South Park hidden somewhere.
Like,
There is.
Yep. You know what? I'm 100% sure that that's somebody's life mission right now, is to watch every episode of South Park and find that alien.
they probably already have, truth known.
Well, yeah, it's true actually.
Oh, no.
What?
I bet so. Yeah, exactly. I bet somebody's already gone through all the episodes leading up to whatever's now, and they found the alien in every single episode. And that's a lot of episodes.
That
because
is a
South
lot,
Park has
and-
been on for a long time.
And the fact it's still going strong.
Yeah. I mean, I
PC principal.
haven't actively watched it for a few years, but I know that it's not going anywhere.
And if it does, that's going to be really sad, because that's... Really?
It will never go anywhere. I mean,
I thought you said you
I
won't
feel
be
the
sad.
same. I feel the same way
I
about The
would be
Simpsons. I don't
sad,
think
yeah.
The Simpsons will ever go away.
Unless ratings go real down.
I don't think the ratings are going to go down.
Simpsons are just so big at this point, I don't even think ratings would matter.
I've never watched.
Just
a
as long
full
as they
episode
still
of
make
The
money.
Simpsons.
Well, isn't that the longest running animated show or something?
It is.
Yes.
So, I mean,
So many longest running things. I mean, Simpsons, longest running animated show. Doctor Who, longest running sci-fi series. I think, what? Daytime soap opera. Isn't it Days of Our Lives? No.
I watched Days of Our
I think
Lives.
Guiding
Tyler watched
Guiding
Days
Light.
of Our
I
Lives.
watched it too, but I may have watched it for the sex scenes. There were some hot women
That's
in there.
understandable.
Daytime sex scenes. Oh yeah.
Me starting Tyler.
Daytime TV shows, sex scenes, that's hot.
Yeah. Little
Smooch,
13-year-old
smooch,
Jason.
camera fan. Smooch, 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 camera pans over. Peter Dinklage goes, I'm down here.
Back to this.
Peter Dinklage was in Days of Our Lives the whole time the camera was aiming too high.
Holy fuck!
Damn it!
I'll talk about this after podcast. It has nothing to do with what podcast is right now.
To be fair, this has nothing to do with anything we've been talking about recently.
I can talk about it, but it's two
What
people
is it?
you don't know
I'm
about.
scurrying for data right now.
Just,
The viewers
don't
don't know
say
about.
don't say their names then. Just say two people that we know, and then tell us later.
I
Then.
feel like he's already said one of the
Me
names.
and Scotty and
Oh.
Tyler, we were at Scotty's house in Camelot.
Uh-huh.
And like me and Scotty were playing RuneScape, and Tyler was there too. And like we were sitting there playing, and Tyler was like, "Oh, it's time for my shows."
It is time for my show. That's funny. My shows. I always think that's hilarious. That's how people refer to soap operas. They're always like, "Oh, my shows are on.
Oh, my shows are
my
on.
programs are on. Gotta watch
my
my
grandma said.
yeah, gotta watch my
grandma
programs.
say.
Gotta watch my programs.
Oh my
He
god.
went
Like
in
what
and
programs?
sat in, like fucking cross-legged and watched his fucking Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, they say programs. They don't say programs. I gotta watch my programs.
Yeah.
I just want to point out Tyler's my
Since when
brother,
did
so this
programs
is just
have a
amazing to me.
Oh my gosh.
I've got to watch my shows.
Programs.
I want to get Tyler.
what
and
kind of
Scotty
watch
on
did he
the
have on?
podcast
That's
to
the
talk
important
about that.
question.
I mean, that's
What kind of watch did he have on? That's the important question.
I don't fucking know.
Or did he even have a watch?
I don't think he's
Did he
ever
just,
had a
Did you just
watch.
look at a wrist and go, "Oh my god, it's time for my shows"?
I'm expecting a RuneScape.
He's got a
PM
biological
from
clock
Tyler
that goes
earlier.
off.
I mean, like later and
Your
saying,
soap
like, what the
operas
fuck
are
you
on.
killed Jason. You better tell him shit. You better say like, what the fuck, or like tell him Phil said this shit. I'm
Tyler,
expecting this.
Tyler, you can just DVR him. I don't know how to use a DVR. I barely know how to use a VHS.
Oh my god! I love how when people try to do, whenever you try to do an old person voice, it's always basically the same. Oh my god! I can't do this! Oh my god! Sometimes it's a little more breathy, like that. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so freaking old! I should have had a V8! Oh, Dad, I was 2 days from my time. I've fallen and I can't get up! Hi, I'm Magic Johnson, and I'm here to help you blow up the Death Star.
Oh. Hi, Magic Johnson.
Oh, hello, Magic Johnson. How are you today?
I love how they watch a how-to video hosted by Magic Johnson on how to blow up the Death Star. Nah, but seriously, they will be trying to kill you. Hi. And he like starts off and he shoots and he's like, he shoots the ball and he turns to the camera and he's like, "Nothing but net." Hi, I'm Magic Johnson.
Now, I don't know much about. Whoa.
I caught Jason sneezing.
I don't know
good.
much about Star Wars, but do you think that has anything to do with the Christmas special, Star Wars Christmas special, where they had, who was it? Tim Harvey, I think it was, do some kind of step-by-step educational programming thing. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you not?
No,
Oh my gosh.
never seen it.
Right after the first Star Wars came out, they made a special, the Star Wars Christmas special, which was like a holiday theme version
For Wookiees.
for Wookiees. It's the most annoying.
Now that does not make sense.
It's
You
the most
know about
annoying-
that, but you don't know anything else about Star Wars?
The Nostalgia Critic, bub. Look him up. Just saying.
I know, I'm subscribed to him.
The
But
Nostalgia Critic.
Holy shit, Keith, you're alright.
Hello, I'm a Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to. I love the
Do you
Nostalgia
mouth to
Critic.
mouth? I will give it to you.
Buddy, you just wait. You
I
wait till
love-
after the podcast. I'm
I
just saying.
love the Nostalgia Critic.
Wow.
Remember when we watched the Jurassic World review?
Oh, so
Nostalgia
funny.
Critic? Fuck you, bitch! I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! Oh my god.
Good
That-
times.
I love
Oh,
that. That's so funny. That was like the best part of that whole thing. Leading up to that was just so suspenseful because after watching it the first time, when I watched it again, I rewatched the whole thing. I didn't fast forward it as much as I wanted to because whenever he discusses that last battle between the Indominus and the Tyrannosaurus, it's just so fucking hilarious.
I feel like Philip just
Look
did
it
that
up right
earlier.
now. Nostalgia Critic, Jurassic World review.
I feel
It's
like,
awesome.
I feel like Philip just.
I don't think
Actually,
that's
just
working as well as
hold
you
out
want
for
it
the
to.
last 2 minutes of the video, basically.
All right, so Philip right now is vaping, and he's putting the smoke into a Fanta bottle and sealing it up.
It's vapor. It's not smoke.
Sorry, whatever.
Garbage.
It's just
It's vapor.
more stuff that'll kill you. It doesn't matter.
He's vaping smoke. He's
Oh.
smoking vape. Vapor.
It's not working.
There's still stuff at the bottom.
Vapor.
There's still some more of the vape at the bottom.
I am the vapor.
Oh, won't you be my neighbor?
Wow.
I hate watching. Every time I look at somebody vape, it just makes me want to punch them in the fucking face. I'm
does.
sorry.
Please.
It's like every time I see a kid on fucking Heelys, the first thing I want to do is chase them down and push those fuckers over. I hate
I
Heelys.
had some Heelys.
Wow,
Like,
you
you
had
see- you see
Heelys in
this
your
like-
vape?
You see
Wow,
these little
what a shocker.
Double douchebag.
You see these little bro kids like on their Heelys just fucking scooting going, oh, look at me, I got fucking Heelys. There's been so many times I've seen kids on Heelys where I just want to be like, "Ah, get off the Heelys, bitch! Quit being a faggot!
Ah, whoa.
Whoa,
Hey.
whoa.
Whoa!
And then you get
Hey.
Listen,
Oh.
listen. I use faggot in a broad context.
Yeah.
It's not directed specifically towards any sort of what would you call it, orientation.
All right.
So let's
It
just,
means a bundle of
let
sticks.
me just nip that in the bud right now.
All right.
Bundle.
I was going to say
Don't
something.
say Aaron. I don't want to do that much editing tonight.
I was
Come
about
on.
ready to say something
I was
fucked right now.
about
But
to
I'm
say,
not- Wait, you want to edit stuff?
Not tonight.
Can I say something fucked? I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, go ahead and say something fucked. I'm going to censor it.
I'm not going to do it.
You've already talked about your ass. I'm just saying.
Here we go.
And your hemorrhoids.
Something else. It happened. I guess it happened today. The Destiny stuff. Legacy consoles are being left behind as of August 2016.
Good. I am glad.
Trials of Osiris will
Oh,
no
yeah.
longer be available on legacy consoles, and Iron Banner will no longer be available on legacy consoles
Lot of
because of
events.
Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron is not going to be available on legacy
It's
consoles.
about fucking time. I guarantee.
Hang on a minute.
I guarantee.
And live events.
I guarantee parents
Yeah.
are fucking pissed right now because their little fucking kids are like, oh my god, buy me a fucking next gen console.
They have enough time to put back a few $100s before Christmas. That's all I'm saying.
But they don't want to fucking do that because they don't want to spend money.
It's already been a few years since the PS4
I know.
the one's been out. It
That's
should
what
be
I'm
around
saying.
time that they
I
get
enjoyed
one.
I enjoyed the PS3 as much as the next person.
Yeah,
Fuck the Xbox 360 because I went through like 5 of those things.
didn't have one. Fuck
But
it.
anyways, I mean, exactly. Current gen has been out for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
It's time to just let them go. Let PS3 and 360 go.
It's like with people with whenever the PS3 and the 360 came out with the PS2 and the Xbox. No one wanted to let especially the PS2 go, just
Yeah.
because of how great it was at the time.
PS2 had games coming out in like 2009.
Yeah, I know, but still.
PS2 had games coming out for a while after.
Yeah, but still, here's the thing. It was already the last gen console. It was already out 3-4 years. While there were still games being produced for it, it was time to move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about this. The last gen console cycle should be done. I feel like it'll be done by the end of this year.
Yeah.
I want to do some time travel stuff.
I don't know. PlayStation usually is better with
and,
keeping.
and honestly, on all aspects, it's holding games.
Yes.
It's holding games back.
Yep.
Agreed.
Like, I saw the stupidest comment on the Destiny forums about how last gen consoles don't hold back Destiny on current gen consoles.
They've said it has.
listen. This person said, "I played them on both consoles. There's not much difference. It's not holding them back." And everybody's like, "Are you fucking stupid? They look the same because PS3 is holding back the potential of what PS4 could look like.
Yeah.
Same thing with Xbox.
Where
There's 256 megabytes of RAM on a PS3, and is it the same on 360?
I
I think it's a little bit more.
Well, anyways, there's 8 gigabytes of RAM on PS4, and what is the Xbox One? I don't fucking
I think it's the
remember.
same.
It's
Xbox.
basically, we'll just say it's the same. That is, I've said this before a few times, that's a 1,600% increase of memory.
Fuck.
Like if
OP.
Destiny was made solely for this current gen, it would look a lot better. There would be a lot more shit in it, and actually it would probably run at a higher. They could make it run at a higher frame rate, stuff like that.
Probably
Textures would. The game right now, I think
Thanks.
I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. It looks beautiful, but it could look so much better if it was just based on
I
this,
think
this generation.
I think Rise of Iron is going to be the one that really kicks it in there with the
think
I
graphics.
think they've talked about that.
Have they?
How
The
Rise
graphics
of
of it?
Iron has slight graphics increase, like resolution and textures and jump.
Slight? Is that the
Well,
key word there, or is it actually?
They've already got the
more-
engine. They can only do so much with what they have.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's what makes me because I feel like since they're leaving legacy consoles with Rise of Iron, I'm 100%. I think it's safe to say right now that Destiny 2 will be current gen solely.
Yeah.
Now, do
Oh,
you
for
think
sure.
there will ever be a Destiny on the PC? I feel like I've heard this sometimes.
I feel like there won't be.
Won't be?
No. Because I'm pretty sure back when Bungie made Halo, I'm pretty sure the only Halo game that was on PC was Halo 1.
Halo 2.
Was Halo 2 on PC?
Halo 2 was on PC.
Oh, well, still.
They'd never consider putting it on PC?
I don't think they.
I don't
they
think
put
it was
on PC.
Bungie that put it on PC. I think it was ported.
Fuck
really?
PC.
That's true.
I was
Like
just,
it came out and then it's like, we'll throw it on PC, have some studio do it.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
I
mean,
think that's how it is.
I don't think
have
Destiny
no
will come to
evidence
PC.
to back this up.
I was really more focusing on John or whatever.
But
with him.
that makes me
possibly.
really excited to see what they're going to show. We probably won't see anything until next year about Destiny 2.
Yeah.
E3,
But that makes me,
earliest.
E3, the earliest.
Well,
But that's what makes me really excited to see something about Destiny 2 because I feel like they're going to just solely do it for current gen, and I feel like it's going to be so much better graphically and functionally, and because I enjoy a little. I mean, Destiny runs pretty smooth. It's not. I mean, I'm pretty sure it runs at 30 frames,
Yes.
but I would enjoy a frame rate increase.
If Destiny ran at 60 frames, oh my gosh.
Yeah, if Destiny ran at 60 frames, that would be pretty awesome. That's why I like Battlefield so much. Battlefield, like, especially starting with 4 and then what we've seen of 1 so far,
Yeah.
is like their graphics engine is so awesome. It's like really, really good. The textures look amazing. Their lighting effects and everything look amazing. I mean, everything about it is just great. And it still runs at 60 frames. So I feel like there's no reason why Bungie couldn't pull off something like that with Destiny too.
Right.
I have one concern. The PlayStation Neo and the Xbox Scorpio, Project Scorpio. We're going to have the same situation that we have now with PS3 and Xbox 360. All of a sudden we have this older stuff that's just going to hold everything back. Which is why I'm kind of against Scorpio and PlayStation Neo.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I can see that.
I don't know how much of a power increase these things have. but-
Those new consoles, anyways, are completely irrelevant unless you have a 4K TV. I mean, if you don't have a 4K TV, you're just going to be running stuff at 1080p.
Pretty much.
So I mean,
It makes weird things.
I honestly just don't see the point in it.
There
Like,
isn't.
it's to me. I think the more powerful systems that they're working on are just. It's a waste of time in my opinion.
I'm not gonna buy it.
I mean,
Probably won't.
I would prefer them just make slimmer models of what's currently out now, like they pulled off with the PS3 and 360.
And PS2.
I might
Well, yeah,
get
PS2.
I might get that 1S just because. Is that the Scorpio, correct?
No.
No, Scorpio is a completely different thing.
1S is the
Yeah.
Slim.
Oh, well, never mind then. Apparently I still don't know what the heck the Scorpio is.
Scorpio is like a more powerful Xbox One.
Yeah,
It's got 6 teraflops.
yeah, 6 teraflops.
Teraflops.
Yeah,
Is
y'all
that
talked
RAM
about-
or is that just memory?
I don't have a
Memory.
fucking clue
What the fuck is
teraflops
a teraflop, anyways? I mean, I know what a terabyte is. A terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is a teraflop? Is that 1,000 terabytes?
I went to college for computers. I have never heard of a teraflop ever until they started talking about this
I've
new
heard of a
stuff. I'm
floppy
like, what
disk.
is
Maybe
this?
it's a 10,000 gigaflop.
I've heard of a floppy disk that holds like 10 megabytes of memory.
Oh my gosh.
But you can put like 5 seconds of a song on it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, what the fuck is a
I
teraflop?
don't have a clue.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I joked that during the Xbox, the Project Scorpio reveal that I missed out on like the last half of it because I was trying to figure out what the fuck a teraflop was.
Keith, if you want to get in a 1S, go ahead.
I think it's this holiday.
It's August.
August?
Teraflop.
Alright.
A unit of computing speed equal to 1 million floating point operations per second. 10 to the 12th power floating point operations per second.
That's great. Why have we never used this term before? Has this term ever been used in describing the power behind a console?
Or PC.
I've heard
Or
it.
a PC? Yeah, man. This thing's got 16 teraflops behind it. It's a beast.
It's not any worse than gigs or whatever.
Yeah, but at least you know what gigs
Bytes.
is.
Flops, it's an acronym for floating point operations per second. That's what flops means.
Don't talk about float.
Is a measure of computer performance useful in fields of scientific calculations that make heavy use of floating point calculations. For such cases, it is a more accurate measure than the generic instructions per second. So this is completely over my fucking head.
It sounds like you know how we have the normal feet and stuff like in other countries have the metric system. It sounds like that with
A technical feet
Yeah.
per second kind of thing.
Yeah. More like that.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be
Our feet, but
for
what it
for functionality purposes to make games run better.
I mean,
So-
whatever it does, if it does it, I hope it does it best to its ability. But you know, but back to that Xbox One S in there. Thank you for giving me permission to buy it, James.
No, I'm just saying, if you wanted to get it, I'm not getting
And secondly, that I know I'm just messing with you. The one that I have, did you just flip me off?
No, I went,
Oh, fair enough.
this is a flip off.
Rip,
Here's another
Got
flip off.
rip the middle finger dream.
You just flipped me off
Rip the
twice.
double middle finger dream.
Great.
Oh, there's two of them right there by your
God.
face.
All right,
Two
so
middle fingers. I seen it.
that Xbox One Slim, yeah. I just like it so much better than the Xbox One now.
It does look nifty, and it's crazy that it's like a third of the size.
And it's got the power supply in it. You don't have
Yeah,
to use that
it's a
box
third of the size
anymore.
of the Xbox One, and it has the power supply in the system.
It does.
Like, why did you not do this sooner?
Exactly.
Microsoft didn't know what they were doing.
Like they did it with the first Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
The first Xbox just had a normal cable plugged into the wall. It didn't have the fucking power box bullshit.
And then they went back to the power box with the 360.
Yeah, which was dumb.
Exactly.
Because those things alone could fall out on you.
Mm-hmm.
Fault out on you. So,
Yeah, because my Xbox One, my power brick faulted out on me, so I had to ship one out. I had to ship mine out and get a new one.
yeah. PlayStation's been doing it the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Ever since the PlayStation 1, baby.
Oh, God.
Which was originally a concept for a Nintendo console.
It was.
It was.
Did you all ever see
And
the video?
there's actually one of those out there.
That's
Yeah.
what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Did y'all actually see the video?
I've seen the
it, yeah.
picture.
of the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah, I've seen the picture, but I haven't seen the video.
Do you all know like the story behind it? Like they were going to do it, and then like at the last second, Nintendo was like, "No, fuck off. We're going with someone else." Like it was at the press conference where they were going to announce it. Like all the big Sony guys were up front, and they expected Nintendo to come out and talk about it, and then they just they didn't talk about it at all. They said they partnered with someone else.
They went
Sony
with
guys didn't have a clue.
They went with
Rip-
Panasonic.
Rip
Did they?
Rip the Sony dream.
We got the Panasonic
Not really, 'cause
3DO.
Sony was like, you know what, fuck you, we'll take this and make our own console, and they did, and now look how successful they are.
Make a better one.
Can you imagine what Nintendo would be like if they went with that original PlayStation design?
Yeah.
They'd have Shuhei Yoshida.
Maybe Nintendo would be the Sony of today.
Maybe.
It'd be Nintendo, Xbox, and whoever.
Quit sending me Snapchats, Phil, when you're sitting across the table from me, damn it.
He's taking pictures of you.
God.
Quit taking pictures of me.
He's like,
Right here.
I'm not a photogenic person, don't take pictures of me.
He's taking pictures of you and putting like the Snapchat filters on.
Why?
Sorry.
He's not
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
I'm not
You all look amused.
He's using his answering kind there to
I'm smiling right now, but
pictures
it's
of you.
completely not real.
Oh my god.
You about to go away, Phil, forever.
Jesus.
You about to go night-night.
I never forgot what the hell I was talking about. You fucker.
You're talking about what if Nintendo went with Sony.
Oh yeah. I feel like Nintendo would be like the powerhouse that Sony is today.
Yeah. It would probably be Nintendo.
Because the PlayStation 1 was pretty successful.
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2 was pretty successful.
PlayStation 2 was more than pretty successful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And PlayStation 3 was substantially successful, and the PS4 has been even more substantially successful. So I mean,
PS3 got much better the later on.
Sony's got it going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd probably be Nintendo, Sega, and Microsoft.
It would not be Sega.
Sega.
I think Sega was just doomed to begin with. But I don't think you even have a third party at this point. I mean, Atari's not producing game things
the
anymore.
original Xbox was totally a ripped-off design from the Dreamcast. I'm going to say it right now.
I can see that. But I did like that it had the integrated memory into it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
No fucking memory cards. But here's the thing I fucking hated about it. It was measured in blocks.
yeah.
Fuck off.
You have 500 blocks of memory. What is a block? How much memory is a block?
fucking flop.
It's like a teraflop.
Exactly. Yes. And fuck me.
What the heck's up
But
with
Xbox? It was for memory though.
It's got 500
It wasn't for
teraflops.
performance or anything.
Yeah.
It was strictly
But
for memory.
3DS is like that too. I'm
Why
like,
they call it blocks?
I don't know if I have room to install another game on this. Because it's like, I got
use
3 million
terms that I
blocks.
know. Quit trying to be.
What does that mean?
How many blocks does this game need?
Quit trying to be fucking hip and like make up your own term.
This
Exactly.
game uses 25 blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Like,
God.
what the fuck is a block? Just say gigabytes or megabytes or whatever.
We'll have
Kilobytes.
to
Throw
deal with that
that.
crap again when Tony Hawk 2 Pro Skater 2X comes to my door. And oh my god, I do want to see that.
The dream.
It'll be fun. It'll be worth it. I'm excited.
Jesu Domine Dona eis requiem.
I don't know what this is.
That's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I don't know.
Well, that's another intro that's another thing I love from Family Guy when they do the Monty Python intro.
Yeah.
Monty Python's Family Guy.
I've only seen one Monty Python thing. Like when they cut the guy's arms off and his legs.
Yeah, that's from the Holy Grail.
That's Holy
That's
Grail.
the only one. That's the only scene I've ever seen in my life.
I have no quarrel with you, good Sir Knight, but I must cross this bridge. Then you shall die. I love that movie.
At work the other day, the guy that sits next to me, he said he did something with like magic, and I said, I guess you weigh the same as a piece of wood or a duck or whatever it is.
If she weighs the same as a duck, then she's made of wood. And therefore, a witch! A witch! This isn't my nose, it's a false one. Well, we did do the nose and the hat, but she is a witch. Burn her anyway!
I love it. That whole movie, I love it. She turned me into a newt.
I got better.
A little bit too. I am an enchanter. Some call me Tim. If you've never seen Holy Grail, you gotta watch it.
It's funny just to listen to you.
I love it.
Oh, just quote Holy Grail, and I'll get into this movie just by listening to you.
Well, like when the movie's starting off, it's like all foggy and kind of eerie looking, and here comes King Arthur coming over the horizon, and behind him is his squire with 2 empty halves of coconuts, clicking them together to sound like horse hooves.
Because
He's not on a horse. He's like acting like he's riding on a horse, and you just hear.
Oh my gosh.
We
all know how
to say knee. That's all I know too. That and
I love it.
yeah.
Ah,
But like the first thing, they come up to a castle, and he has to talk to what was it, his lord or something of the castle or whatever.
I don't know.
And but one of the guards is like on the wall, and he's like, "You ever got a horse? You got 2 of the half coconuts, and you're banging them together." He's like, King Arthur's like, "So?" Dude is like, "Where'd you get the coconuts?" "We found them." In England. He goes on this big tangent about finding coconuts in England. Like, where'd you find coconuts in England?
Swallows carry
Yeah.
them.
Are you suggesting coconuts migrate?
Why have I not seen this movie? It
It's-
sounds freaking
it's
hilarious.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
John showed it to me a long time ago. Like, he had it on VHS. This is how this is how long ago it was.
What is a VHS?
The first time he showed it to me, I thought it was the dumbest fucking shit I'd ever seen in my life. And I barely even paid any attention to it. Then I actually went back and watched it, and I was like, I fucking love this. Is hilarious. It's got great, just straight, dry. You have to have a specific sense of humor to appreciate it.
You have to enjoy
But
British humor.
it's got that classic Monty Python British humor, and
Oh, I love that kind. Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
it's great. I love it. If you've never watched Monty Python's Holy Grail, do it. Please do it. It's amazing.
I would love to get John on the podcast here soon. I feel like that'd be an interesting.
John knows nothing of the outside world,
But
gaming wise, besides PC anymore. He's like, I don't like consoles. I'm a PC elitist.
It would be good to
I
get
hope
a
you
piece-
hear this, John. Sometime.
I was a PC gamer.
Yeah, he's
Talk to me.
He's still. Oh,
Yeah, but you've converted.
yeah.
I was a console, then I converted to PC. It's like, this isn't for me, and I converted back.
Yeah.
Well, John's like a current PC guy. That's what I was meaning. Get the.
It doesn't
current-
matter. It's all garbage. You just sit there and you hunch over this keyboard, and it's the most uncomfortable bullshit you've ever sat through.
I can do it for Minecraft. That's about it.
I can't even stand to do it for Minecraft, to be honest with you. I hate fucking WASD for fucking Minecraft. I'm like, just give me fucking sticks.
Come on.
I need to like double mouse it. That way I can just
There you go.
do this shit right here.
You need to get a mod for it that allows you to put a controller in there.
Well, there's a thing you can get for MacBooks and iMacs and stuff, but I think you have to pay for it. You have to buy it, and I don't want to buy it. I mean, call me cheap. It's not even that expensive, but I don't want to buy it.
I understand.
But
that.
you just plug your controller into it, and then you can macro the buttons and stuff. And
Yeah, apparently you can do that with your phone now. Like,
going back to Halo being on PC. Whenever I used to go to these people's house, friends of the family with my parents, because my dad was in a band with the guy who owned the house or whatever.
Yeah.
That's where they practiced their music when they were. And so me and my brother would play video games with his son, and he's got like a retro collection you wouldn't fucking believe. But he mainly does stuff on computer also, and back then he had like these adapters that it was like just boxes that had like the actual like controller plugins, like that would be on the console, but it would plug into the computer, and you just plug the controller into that. But whenever I played Halo on PC, that's how I did it. I was playing it with a PlayStation controller, and I went into the settings and
blasphemy.
yeah, I went into the settings and just macroed the buttons like it would kind of be on Xbox or whatever. Well, I translated it more to how Halo played on 360. Halo 3 was on 360, since they got rid of the white and black button and brought the LB and RB buttons in.
Yeah.
So I kind of translated it to that and played it that way.
Oh man, that's going to be something I have to get used to again too. That white and black button. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh.
That was the flashlight and switch grenade buttons
Really?
on Halo. At least Halo 1, I remember.
See,
I think it was like that on Halo 2.
That original controller was massive.
I haven't seen it.
I never had
In person,
I
I've
never
seen
had an
pictures
original
of it.
controller. I've never had one personally, but I've played with one. And yes, oh my god.
I heard it's just basically a
it was
dinner
just,
plate.
yeah, dude, it's like, I can't even really explain how big it is. It's like put two Keith's phones beside each other and then just,
I have the iPhone 6 Plus.
yeah, just put two 6 Pluses together and just as one big, basically like playing with a tablet, like an iPad.
the Wii U.
No, the original Xbox controller, like the original one before they
Yeah,
redesigned
but the difference
it.
in the Wii U is like it actually.
And it had
kinda
like this
fits.
weird like Wu-Tang Clan looking shit to it.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like the Wu-Tang Clan fucking symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If y'all smell that fart, it's pretty valid right now.
I didn't smell the fart, and I hope I smell it. Because I'm going to have one brewing for you whenever you get back.
Do we know what time we're at?
You don't ask these questions.
Well, I'm asking it.
I'm not going to tell you
Damn it.
for another 15 minutes.
Okay.
If that gives you an idea.
One thing I thought would be kind of fun is the Steam Summer Sale started.
Oh, yeah.
It might be fun to just go through the list and see what is on sale. Because I can tell you Doom is on sale for like $30. I know. What kind of nonsense is that? It just came out. Where is it? I went too far. I went several pages deep.
I just scrolled through my Snapchat real quick, so that was a bunch of random noise going on. Rip. That's what I get for checking random stuff.
Grand Theft Auto is $35.99.
Steam sale.
$40.
Wait, 5?
$35.99.
And Doom is...
Yeah, 5. And Doom is $35.99.
Dude, last week, it was last week, the E3, the big sale they had going on for E3 and stuff, you get Battlefield 4 for like $5.
Damn.
Yeah.
You get Dragon Age Inquisition for $6.
Yeah.
If anybody didn't get that, you're fool.
Like good, decent games for like $5-10. Really good games. That Tomb Raider Definitive Edition was like $7.
I should have got it. I should have just went ahead and got it. Instead, I've bought Mighty Number 9.
Which that Tomb Raider reboot is really good. I definitely suggest playing it.
I played on PS3.
They have the Definitive Edition, and then Rise of the Tomb Raider is coming out later this year for PS4. So that's 1 and 2 right there of the reboots.
One more game is going to make me broke.
I'll probably try Rise of the Tomb Raider. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that game. If it's anything like Tomb Raider, the reboot or whatever, I feel like it'll be pretty sweet.
I'm a scumbag. because
Graphically, it looks amazing.
I like multiplayer on all games. Did you like multiplayer?
I don't think multiplayer is necessary for every
on
game.
Tomb Raider? Did
Like
you
I
like it
hated
on
the
Tomb
fact
Raider?
that Naughty Dog brought multiplayer to Uncharted with Uncharted 2.
But did you like multiplayer on Tomb Raider?
Never played it.
It was good.
Thought it was unnecessary. Just like multiplayer is unnecessary for The Last of Us, Naughty Dog.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Make multiplayer for every game that ever comes out. Forever.
No, don't. Multiplayer is not necessary for every fucking game.
Take
Multiplayer
away...
to me, on single player based games like The Last of Us and Uncharted, which are all about story based single player, do not need multiplayer. That's time taken away that they could put into developing the story. The single player aspect. That's time taken away from that, which aggravates the hell out of me.
I love multiplayer.
Multiplayer's dumb.
I hope Destiny 2 doesn't have any multiplayer at all.
I don't fucking say that. Don't. Oh my
Crucible's
god.
Deej here. We've decided Crucible's
PvP's too big in
garbage.
Destiny right now for it not to be.
That won't happen.
We're replacing Trials of Osiris with Trials of Bunny Rabbits, and you're just going to collect bunny rabbits.
I'm pretty sure like PvP in Destiny is more popular than PvE shit.
Because it's been favored for like the past year now.
Which made it.
I mean, yeah, they came out.
now.
Yeah, they came out with Taken King, but who? I mean, PvP's overshadowing PvE right now because they never do anything about PvE. The only favor they did for PvE recently was this week's update where they buffed the supers. They buffed the super damage. That was it. Ever since Taken King came out, you felt so underpowered in PvE.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's why people fucking hated it. For one thing, because you would use your super on something and you might maybe kill it.
Arc blade.
Yeah. Slice at something like 16 times with your arc blade and maybe kill it. You might get his health halfway down.
Get 2 orbs out of it.
Yeah. Kill an ultra and get 1 orb. There you go. That makes a lot of fucking sense. Or you could sweep out like 20. If you have your Blade Dancer set up right, you could swipe out like 20 dudes, maybe spawn 2 orbs.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Hey, y'all need to go on your computers and get Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1.
Oh, here we go, the JRPGs.
JRPG is the superior series.
Hit us with the JRPG.
Where's Hike at when you need it?
I know, Honda can fuck off.
Fucking Hundo. We love you, Hike. I know.
I don't. You dissed my games.
He'll eventually listen to this. Maybe.
Maybe.
He knows about
Let's see if I can find a good picture in here that just accurately depicts how.
Or as DJ Khaled would say, accurately.
Yeah.
My sound is accurate.
Damn it! Where's a good picture?
Another one.
Here we go. Got it.
Another one.
Found it.
That sound is accurate. Hit me with it, James. There's some anime plot.
Here. That's Xbox.
Damn,
There's some plot.
I like that.
Plot, the plot.
Hyperdimension. That
Plot,
changes.
the plot. Anime plot.
I like plot.
We talking about plot?
We're talking about Hyperdimension
Plot.
Neptunia Rebirth.
I remember
1.
whenever you showed me, you, Laura, and John showed me the Sword Art Online abridged. And whenever it came up to that part, you were like, "Here comes some plot," and at the time I was like, "Plot." I was like, "I guess is the story supposed to get good right now? I don't know what's going on." Next thing I know, the camera flips over to some anime booty, and he's like, "Yep, there's the plot." I was like, "Ah, I learned
It's like skin tight.
Skin
you
tight.
perverted Japanese bastards." making me judge myself because you make these weird erotic cartoon characters, you fuckers.
I don't understand how this game has a very positive review score.
Is it really shitty? Is it a game that's
It's kind of a bad game, yes.
it's
But it's funny. I enjoy it, but it's a bad game.
People
yes.
love the crappy games, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I know what to tell you. That was a hiccup.
I'll tell you what. Phil, you want an anime game to play?
Yeah, kind of.
Get Tales of Zestiria.
I've heard of that.
It's on PlayStation 4. I enjoyed it.
It is on PlayStation 4.
Is it digital only?
I think it's retail.
No, there's a physical copy.
It's also
You
not
can order it from
turn-based.
Japan via Amazon Prime.
I might like it.
Yeah.
Order the Japanese version through Amazon Prime.
How about I just go to fucking Japan and buy it from a store there?
That's a lot of money.
If
It'd be
I
a
could,
lot more expensive though, right? this is well. We're talking about the dude who offered to sell my Xbox to for like $100+ cheaper than him going out and buying that fucking Xbox One.
A non-terabyte Xbox.
Like you're gonna need it. You're not gonna play enough Xbox games to even consume 100 gigabytes.
how many Xbox games do you have?
Deadpool, Destiny,
Xbox One.
Overwatch.
So 3.
That's not even 100 gigabytes right there. Not even 10% of your hard drive is being used.
And you
And
can't.
how often do you play your Xbox One?
Whenever I come home from work.
Whenever I
Like
2 hours.
That's bullshit. I was about to say.
But still,
It's nice to have.
you could have saved a good bit of money just buying my Xbox One.
I could have.
Which in retrospect, you did me a favor because my Xbox One basically paid off my Uncharted PS4. The rest of it, anyways.
I still have to decide if I want to sell mine to my brother or not.
Phil, whenever you got that, were you thinking more like, well, I want my Xbox brand new, like I don't want someone
Yes.
that's already.
Mine was basically brand new. I barely even fucking played
Yeah,
mine.
but here's the thing, like, you want. I can understand it because I'm the same way. I want mine brand new. Whenever I go to GameStop, I can't stand getting games that are
Oh, I thought you were gonna
refurbished,
say
that
something.
are pre-owned.
I poop tooted. You could barely hear it, but it was like,
But I hate getting games pre-owned and everything. That's why whenever we go up to GameStop, I always ask if there's a new copy of it. And if they're pre-owned, I'm always like, no, thank you. I don't mind
buying pre-owned Blu-rays because they're a lot harder to destroy than regular CDs.
My thing is, if it's older than 5 years, I'm perfectly fine with buying it used. But if it's still like to where it's in production and you can get your own copy, brand spanking new, no scratches, no use to it other than just like moving from production line to the store shelves or whatever, that's the one that I want. Same way with systems either. If
I'd
there's,
rather just save the money.
it is a
Just
savior of money.
Depending
but
on what game it is, you can save a lot of money. Like whenever I got Assassin's Creed Unity again, I think I got it for like $8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a thing with pre-owned stuff. You can get it cheaper, but I'd rather have mine like it's my own.
I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm
me
willing-
personally, I would just rather save them.
I'm willing to
money.
spend the extra however much it is to get it brand spanking new than save my money and get something that someone's possibly already used.
Which, if it is something I'm interested in, I will buy it brand new anyways. It's
Yeah.
not going to be something I'm going to hold out for until it's a cheaper price. Because if it's something I'm really excited about, I'll be there at launch day to get it.
I mean, this game has to be like something else for me to just be like, okay, I'm taking away from that rule or whatever. I want this now.
Yeah.
It has to be something completely just amazing. I don't know. And like, I can't even say like Nintendo 64 games are like that too, because they're 20 years old now at this point. By the way, Nintendo 64, happy 20th birthday. Awesome. This week too. Almost forgot.
That's crazy.
Happy birthday to you.
I forgot about it.
Nintendo
'cause I don't
64.
care.
Zelda.
Man, I remember playing my Pokemon games. I'm on it. I remember playing my Pokemon games on Pokemon Stadium with that little controller thing, the controller adapter. You put the game in the back of it. I love that. Playing it full screen on my 20-inch tube TV. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, boy.
The N64, so many good games.
Mario Party.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Mario Party.
Dude, the first few Mario Party games were pretty fun.
They were. The first one, especially.
And, let's see,
Super
Banjo-Kazooie.
Mario 64,
GoldenEye.
Donkey Kong 64.
GoldenEye. Donkey Kong 64, yes. Yes.
DK Donkey Kong. I always play as DK on Mario Party.
Super
Every
Smash
fucking time.
Bros.
What else was? Oh, man, I had Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. And that game was great. That was back when you had to use the C buttons to move forward and back and strafe, and then you used the stick on the left side. So it was completely southpaw how you moved and stuff.
So inconvenient.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Legend of Zelda games.
Uh,
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Which I favor above Ocarina of Time, which a lot of people would probably punch me in the face for saying that.
I would.
I've never
Because
played it, but I like
I love Majora's Mask just because where you can put all the different masks.
Majora's
And-
Mask looks much more interesting.
And you can pull up, like each when you wear a mask and become a different race or whatever, they have like different instruments. And I remember the underwater people, I can't remember what the fuck they're called now, like Zoras or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
They had like a fishbone guitar. So I just sit there and go,
I'm
play the
surprised.
fucking fishbone guitar.
I'm surprised you didn't remember this one, Conquer.
Conker's Bad Fur Day, of course. Yeah.
Perfect
I
Dark.
probably would have got there,
Yeah.
but I went off on a
Pokemon
Zelda
Stadium.
tangent.
Uh,
Pokemon Stadium, yes.
Pokemon Snap.
Uno and Dos, because the first 250 Pokemon are all that matter to me. Fuck all the other ones.
There's
Exactly.
a second stadium?
Yeah, it was Stadium 2. That was when the
Yeah.
additional 100 Pokemon came out.
I only played the first
Like
one.
with like Lugia and what was the other one?
Lugia.
Or Lugia, yeah, that's right. Lugia and fuck, what was the other one?
Ho-ho.
Was it Ho-Ho?
I think. I'm sure I'm
Pikachu.
wrong, but
It was Ho because they had Pokemon Gold and Silver.
yeah.
But yeah, it was basically just to bring in the Gold and Silver Pokemon.
Paper Mario.
I played the shit off
Never
of
played Paper
I
Mario.
did.
If you're a huge wrestling fan like myself and James are, WWF No Mercy, one of the best wrestling games of all time.
Going back to Perfect Dark Zero, that was basically just like GoldenEye.
Let's see.
What, played almost exactly like GoldenEye.
Gravity Rush 2.
Diddy Kong Racing, Star Fox 64,
Diddy Kong Racing, oh my god.
uh,
I love Diddy Kong Racing.
Bomberman 64, Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, Mario Kart 64. I was about to say that.
Pretty much, that's just the main ones they have on here on Google. Anyways,
Yes, sir.
I can't believe that's 20 years old. I still remember.
Diddy Kong Racing! Diddy Kong Racing had Conker in it.
Did it?
Yeah, surprisingly enough.
What?
How mature and raunchy Conker's game was. Conker was in Diddy Kong Racing.
Conker was in Diddy Kong, but not Donkey Kong. Think of that.
Well, I mean, it was Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't
still,
Donkey
it
Kong.
wasn't Donkey. Well, still Donkey Kong is still.
Which
Diddy
I feel like
Kong.
they brought him in just because he was a Nintendo character.
Yeah,
Or a rare character.
yeah. That's the only reason.
So, because those were all rare characters, basically. Well, Rare made a bunch of N64 games. Banjo-Kazooie they did the Donkey Kong game too.
Yeah,
And
Donkey
then
Kong.
Microsoft bought them, and then they immediately put them on Kinect Sports.
Yep, rip the
Wow.
dream.
Death of the
how the
studio.
mighty has fallen. Aren't
Sea
they?
of Thieves looks cool, though.
I think the nostalgia of the N64 is a good place to call it quits.
Really? Okay. Great podcast, I'd say.
It started off in a whirlwind of random stuff, but we eventually ventured back to it.
Well, that's perfectly fine. I want this podcast to be just us hanging out, shooting the shit. I mean, mostly video games, yes, but, you know,
This is
just
really
whatever.
fun.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's me shooting the shit. I shot it. I shoot the shit real good. I shit it
Boom,
real
boom,
good.
splat, splat.
I shit the shoot and I shoot the shit.
There you go.
I just want to point out that I've basically drunk all of this 1 2-liter of orange soda, and I drank all the other 2-liter of orange soda.
There was another 2 liter that you
Yeah,
drank.
well, I
Oh
drank.
my god!
Like, I made out,
I completely did not know that.
Wow!
and this one's like almost gone.
Kel ain't got nothing on Jason.
Fuck Kel.
I want some of this. Hold up.
Hold up.
Wait, one cup.
Yeah, if you don't care.
Wait for this cup.
I put them back in that cabinet.
All right, so we're going to end the podcast here right now. Thank you to anybody that joins us here tonight, here in the future, whatever. I don't know.
I'm travel.
I'm trouble.
Woo!
For the Puddy Squad, I am the Puddy.
I'm the Enigma.
I have 32 platinums.
I'm just kidding. I'm Aaron. Don't you love me? I'm the best. I'm cool. Oh, really?
And I am Philip Tucker with a small stick in this whole group right now.
Smallest cock. There's a small chicken in
Smallest
his backyard.
cock.
There's a small rooster in his backyard.
And I'm James.
Couch potato over there. You weren't even here for most of it.
Jeb's not
He
here.
was over there chilling on the couch, not even being social.
My feet are killing me because I'm standing up.
Get a chair.
Give it to us, Jason. You know what to say.
Sock it to me.
So apparently there was a auto-tuned version of the podcast. I don't know how that got in there. Kind of interesting to hear, though. I just want to thank everyone for joining us the past couple of weeks. Doing this podcast has been a very big thing for all of us. It's definitely been one of the more exciting things that has brought us all together, just to hang out and be friends and everything. And I appreciate everyone listening and watching and enjoying. It seems like we're getting decent amount of feedback from people saying it's good. And hopefully here in the next few weeks, months, we can get better. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're striving to do. Always get better. I just want to remind people that this week, on Thursday, I am planning a Puddy Pokey Party. What this is I'm going to get a bunch of people that we know from the Puddy Squad and outside the Puddy Squad to just go around town Pokemon hunting. Doing it again, but this time we're going to live stream some on Facebook, what we catch, what we're doing. So if you want to enjoy us just sitting around or walking around catching Pokemon, come to facebook.com/Puddy Squad. Watch us there. And as always, thank you for listening to the podcast. We'll be back next week with a fresh new one that's more relevant than this one was. So thank you all again, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody, have a time.